What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Alotta Hats podcast, episode 302. I need a little.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, we gotta get on the same page with it. We ain't on the same page. Today we are going to be talking about dreaming with intention and reality, because we got dreams, but we ain't got no reality sometimes. We're gonna be navigating the gap between aspiration and real world constraints, and we're gonna do our end of the year 2025 partial recap. Like, I'm literally going to go on my phone and scroll through my photos so we can talk about it. But Jonna said this morning, like, yo, is this about to be a therapy session?
I had that this week. I'm all right.
I did not. I need to have one. It's time. I need to have one before the year is out. No, I think it's just going to be a good recap. I think one of the things that a lot of people do, especially with the changing of the guard in our world right now, right, and all the crazy turmoil, 2025 was hard.
Y'all only saw the highlights, okay?
No, y'all
only saw the highlights.
Nah, I be showing some of my foolishness. My renovation was crazy. It was more than my renovation, but 2025 tried to take me out. I was having
that was a lot.
Yo, just thinking about it, like,
you got your house renovated. I came over one day during the renovations.
Trump
I said, see you later.
Yeah, she did. She ain't
said,
last.
I can't.
It
was too much. Overstimulated.
It was crazy. It was like we were living on a work zone. For like look, I'm over here soothing for like 4 or 5. It was like how it was.
They're there.
So we started in December with the designer, and then we were doing construction. I think we started construction in March, April, May, June, July, August. So 6 months of construction, and a Brazilian that took my money. They did really good work in the beginning.
He was an actual Brazilian worker.
He was really a Brazilian worker. Listen,
took her money.
He literally took my money. Like, literally did great work and then didn't do right by the money after a while. And then we got a new GC who came in, Cedric. Wonderful GC if you're in the Philly area. We got a great GC. He's actually doing work on our current
GC, general contractor
on our current location.
I didn't know what she meant at first.
But let's go back to we started 2025 with Trump becoming president, 𝐬𝐤𝐤, as the baby says, 𝐬𝐤𝐤, and I had fear-induced dreams for the first 3 months.
Scared.
Like, no, I really did. I was having fear-induced dreams for the first 3 months. Yo, we had a great 2024. The ending of 2024 was really good, except for after Kamala lost, everything went downhill. And the big idea that we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about wearing many hats, because this is a podcast where the girls wear a lot of hats. And we're going to talk about some of those hats that we wear. But we're going to talk about how we try to balance our massive intentions for our lives with the actual reality in 24 days, 24 hours. Main word,
try. Go ahead. If you don't know, which y'all should know, I break out in song all the time.
It's bad. It's
very
too,
bad.
But she's probably worse than anybody I've ever met.
I'm probably worse than anybody you've ever met.
Ever in my life. I also want to say that every time we record this podcast, I have been going in my closet. It's the end of the year, and it is the most comfortable things. If I could come in here with a muumuu, I probably would. At this point, I wouldn't embarrass myself like that, but I probably would. So
is it fashionable?
It wouldn't be no, actually I don't have any fashionable muumuus. That's actually on my Christmas list. I need some pajamas. I be looking hood. I'm so hood.
Okay.
So how many hats are you wearing right now, Jonna?
A lot. Multiple hats here in this space. And when I say here in this space, I'm talking about the grindhouse, ink, production, studio, agency, head of operations, first AD, producer, writer that I got to do more of. But hey, that's just here. And that's not, podcaster, because we're in the studio today. Thank you, God, for this place. And that's just at the grindhouse.
Yeah.
Outside of the grindhouse, I work with a super dope writer who is helping me to become a better writer, and I get to do a little reading and editing and adminning for her, and she's amazing. And then I work with another really cool writer who has an organization called Permission to Write, And I do some admin work over there. And on top of that, oh my goodness, I got a lot of hats. I would say I'm a mentor. There's a few young ladies in my life who I try to make sure.
Jonna gonna make sure she go out with these young ladies.
I'm gonna make sure. I have a few students, because I used to be a high school teacher, that I check in with. A few of my girls call me. We supposed to get together. I got a few young ladies from my church that I make sure I check in with. I really be living on that. I want to be the woman that I needed. Not that I didn't have women in my life, but I want to be the woman that I needed. Outside of that, I have elderly parents.
You do. In other states.
In other states. That live in different states. And my mother has had a very difficult year with her health. So that's been a lot for me and my sisters, honestly. But God is still good. So there are, I don't even know if that's all the hats. That's not.
No, it's not.
Because I write for here, which I guess is still a writer, but I've been working on a book. And I know Dr. Sarita's watching this. She's going to be
we all been waiting for this book, y'all.
She's going to be like, Jonna, I told you, stop playing.
Yeah.
And get that book done.
Still ain't got the book done, y'all. Oh, yeah, you're a power lifter now.
Oh, my goodness. I am a power lifter. Not becoming one. I am a power lifter, because if you do it, you're doing it. You are it. And I hit a PR. Deadlifting. 340 pounds, but I don't want y'all to keep that.
So she hit that PR in 12/17.
Yeah,
that's not even the current. That's the current PR.
That's the current PR.
How many pounds do you have to go before your first match?
How many weeks do you mean?
No, how many pounds is she going to add?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think we're going to go for the gold, whatever that is. So wow, I have a lot of hats.
Yeah,
and I don't think that's all of them, but that's where we're going to stop for now.
No, it's not, because
I'm a busy lady. Oh, what else?
Nothing. I was just thinking about your calendar. What your calendar look like compared to your hats. Let's see.
We'll talk about that later in the episode. Go ahead.
My first hat is a wife. If people don't know, I am actually more like, Jonna, what'd you call me?
She's way more traditional than I think people realize. I wasn't clowning her, because love, but I was like, oh wow, you like cook for your husband almost every other night. Like,
no, I don't cook every other night. I try to cook for the week.
But you like make sure y'all meals are like,
yeah, because if I don't, we won't eat. We'll be
She's traditional. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay.
Listen, if I don't,
Alan L's a good man.
He's a good man, Savannah. Wife. Well, I used to be a sister to my brothers. That's another conversation.
Christina. She's still a sister.
Niece, which is both of my parents are gone, so I am niece, aka daughter, aka daughter to my aunts and uncles. Cousin. I am the one in my family that most people come to. Who can I run to? And then owner of the Grindhouse, which I have too many hats. I can't wait to raise up an admin. My goal for 2026 is to figure out how to get some of this stuff out of my hands. I direct, I produce. I don't write enough. It is a problem. I have to do a writing sprint tonight in order to turn something in.
And she gonna get it done.
I am. I am a founder, and what that really means for us in this season is that I am pitching all the time.
Hustle hard, okay? Because bills got to be paid.
Yeah, and so I'm pretty sure I do a lot of discipleship, a lot of mentorship. I won't go out to dinner with all of them, but I will invite them over and invite them into my world a lot. I am a lobbyist now, part-time lobbyist with this bill.
Like, how did we get there? We don't know.
We don't know. We'll talk about it when we recap how we got into politics. Actually, we got into politics last year. It was really last year that really, I had engaged in politics before, in local politics. I'd never imagined that I would be so entrenched in local and state politics now, but that's another conversation for another day. I am a rapper. I have 3 songs coming out. I've always been a rapper. I was a retired rapper for a long time, and so I have 3 songs coming out with Universal that I did with West Pendleton for Abbott Elementary and for Sinking. So that'll come out at the top of the year, and so everybody be like, who is this? What's going on? I'm going to record another album next year. Yeah, and so I'm also I'm a foodie. I'm a food connoisseur.
See, extra hats I'm thinking about now.
I have a sneaker community that I am heavily involved in. And so, yeah, it's just, I think last year, well, just I think from 2020 on, I'm a world traveler. I wanted to just really lean into who I knew I could be and who I was. And so, yeah, you know, I'll be speaking on a stage near you soon, most likely. That's what this podcast is all about, using my vocals. Me. So yeah, I think those are a lot of the hats that we wear. And at the Grindhouse, as you know, we're doing a Grindhouse podcast as well. And so you'll get to meet all the team and all that kind of stuff. Everybody wears a lot of hats here.
Say hello to our friends coming soon. That may not
we'll be
the
waiting
name.
for you. Anyway, this is crazy, all these songs. And so yeah, I think those are a lot of the hats that we wear. And I think one of the major goals that I had for 2025 was scaling. When we saw this space that we're in now in 2024, August 2024, I walked through and I was like, so they ain't using this?
Nobody.
And that was a very interesting goal to have, because I got turned down. We got turned down 3 times for the space.
We did.
Yeah. And the last time that we got turned down, it was very much so, it did not feel good at all. It was almost like it was ripped out of our hands, had the lease and everything. And I remember...
and I immediately had beef with strangers I never knew.
She did. And I was like, you ain't gonna mess our blessing up.
So I had to drop the beef. But.
Yeah, I think at that moment I was like, Lord, if it's your will, it'll be done. What's for us is for us. Like, you withhold no good thing from those who walk uprightly. And so I just committed it to him, because I was like, Lord, if you don't want it, we just won't have it. But I did believe that this was a space that we should be in. And at the time when we tried to get it, I don't even think we knew of we didn't know of all the things that were coming. We didn't know Philly 2026. We didn't know politics.
We didn't
know any of this stuff. We just wanted a space that we could truly create, as well as do events in order to support the space. And really start to be able to build out for ourselves. And so that was a really big goal that we were able to accomplish this year. We got 14,000 square feet. It's insane. The GC came today because they're working on some electric, and he was like, yeah, y'all compound. And I was like, that's crazy, yo. But one day the plan is to have a studio. And so this is the foundation for it. So that was one of my favorite goals in 2025. I think my other big goal was to read the Bible again in a year. Now, here's the issue. And I won't do this anymore. I'm an overachiever. So I have been listening to the Bible every year with Getting the Word with the Truth Table since 2020. So that is ingrained. Shout out to Truth Table. So that is ingrained in me at this point. I remember the first year we did it, and we turned to January 1st, and I woke up and I texted them and I was like, y'all ain't gonna roll that back? Like, go ahead and roll that back, because it pops up every day on your podcast feed. And so I was one of the ones that was like, hey, can you do that again? So they've done that again, where they're using the same prayers and the same Bible reading plan. And so I was like, oh no, I can still do that, and read the Bible. Baby, this has been a struggle of my life this year, is doing both. Because technically it's like 10 chapters a day, which technically you could read 10 chapters a day and read the Bible in 90 days if you read 10 chapters a day.
When do you have the time to read 10 chapters a day?
I read 5 and I listen to 5. And then so when I wake up, the first thing I try to do, I'm not always successful at it. I try to just open my word on the app. Just open the word up and start reading. Starting in the Psalms.
I'm not a heathen. Lord, I'm not.
But I've been doing this for years.
You're right. I got to go back to...
I'm 20 years into reading the word almost every single day and journaling.
Wow, you sound like my granny.
Yeah, I might have a week or two that I don't journal or something. I don't know if I go more than 2 days without at least reading the scripture. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what it's like. Whether it's on my phone, I'm gonna read the word of the day at least. But for me, the word of the day at least is not enough, right? I need at least a chapter. And so yeah, I think that
2026, Jonna.
I'm so excited. It's like we'll be like 12 days away, baby.
But you know, honestly, I've been thinking about that a lot. I don't want to go far too off subject, but you know, like starting things new in the new year. But for me, I feel like I started my new year a few months ago. Like when I got a trainer, because there were some things that I had to just change up in my life.
I don't think you have to wait till the new year. I just think is that we're at the end of the year now. Yeah. So tell us one major accomplishment for yourself, and then something else, like two. So one major, one minor.
Major accomplishment was being consistent in the gym. Hold
on. We gotta give you background. I'm chunky. I know I'm chunky, right? I know I have to work out. I didn't have, my knee couldn't work, right? But Jonna was thinking that she was as big as a house. And baby,
I was. Okay? I don't care. And anybody who is my friend who did not tell me.
I did. I was the one who told
you. No, you told me. And I had one of my group chats. Shout out to one of my group chats who lovingly also said, Jonna, this is not you. In the nicest way possible, get in the gym.
Yeah.
And it's not me. And you know, not to sound like one of them men who stay stuck on their football career from high school. That's not what I'm trying to do when I say this. But I played every single sport in high school.
Yeah.
You know, I got into my 20s. I didn't really have to have a regular workout routine in my 20s, honestly, because the weight wasn't, you know, and I was in college and I was broke. So I was walking everywhere and eating. I was not eating steaks like I've been eating. Anywho, so 20s, I didn't really have a regular
crazy
workout routine. In my 30s, the weight started staying on. The hormones changed. I became my thicker than a snicker, big as I ever been. I was pushing house size. I don't care what y'all say. Now,
you were not pushing house size.
Well, this is the thing. Always been fine. I don't care what nobody say. That's part of the reason I didn't want to go to the gym, because I didn't think I'm cute. What am I going to the gym for? But my breathing.
Hilarious.
Baby, I was tired of being out of breath.
Yeah.
And I said, you have to make a serious change. This is not okay. I had lost a bunch of weight last year, stopped going to the gym because I was sad, which is no reason to stop going to the gym. That's even more of a reason to keep a consistent routine. Picked up all this weight. And then this year I said, no, this is not you. You are... Well, actually, it was a fight to get there.
It was.
It was a fight to get there. It was a fight.
I remember one of the conversations. She did.
I didn't cuss.
She didn't cuss.
I might have snapped, though.
She didn't cuss. But she was like, you know, I'm no bigger than such and such. And where I was somewhere, I said, She was mad at
me. Sick.
I
might have stopped talking to her.
You did. I sent you a picture. I said, I ain't gonna let you lie to yourself. I don't want you to lie to me.
I wouldn't. So, but it had got out of hand, and it really wasn't about like I said, looks, beauty. It was about, should not be tired walking this far. Let me tell you something. I love to shop. I have a problem. 2026, I need to not be spending money, okay? I got tired walking around the mall, and I love to shop. Or no, I was walking around New York. That was not anyways, that was a problem, okay? For me.
I get it. I couldn't walk. I get it. I couldn't walk. That was a problem. I couldn't walk.
And I also want to say, you know, sometimes people think that like overweight or weight means you have to be on my 600-pound life. Not necessarily. Different limits for different bodies. You know what I'm saying?
I'm overweight. I be working on it.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't really know until like, I know there's like a gauge of like, when I hit a certain amount, my body is like,
I'm
girl,
still functional though. So yeah.
I mean, I'm still functional, but it just wasn't good for my body.
Yeah, no. What I was doing before wasn't good. Like when my face started blowing, when y'all see that face blow up, DM me. Tell me you getting thicker.
Don't DM me, because especially if I don't know you.
I don't care.
I got friends who will tell me.
I know plenty of people.
Don't DM me, because then I'm DM you about what you, anyways. But my big goal was getting in the gym consistent.
Yeah.
I have been in the gym about 31, 32 weeks now, 3 or more times a week.
She be counting it. Every time she posts, I be like, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I'm counting, because I love seeing the consistency. I've dropped, as of today, I am 42, almost 43 pounds down.
Come on. What the girls do?
Yeah.
It's only these 2 fingers though, guys. Don't be doing it? It's so the origin of it we still don't truly know.
We sound like elder millennials right now.
Here, super T is what I was told.
Okay, anywho's, all I know is, and I feel good. I feel good, and so I'm on this journey to continue to feel good and be in the best shape. And as I'm on this powerlifting journey, which I started like halfway into my workout routine, I want to get a medal because I've always been Bam Bam, but now I'm like seeing how strong I really am, and I want to get a medal. That is the goal. So that's one big thing, and then the other big thing.
You was a look at me kid.
Was I?
Was you?
I don't know.
Anyway,
ask my sister. What?
What's the other thing?
What's the second thing? I'm trying to think. Oh, I almost know how to swim. Should I do something that's outside of fitness? So I started swim lessons earlier this year. The reason I say I almost know how to swim now, that was a goal of mine.
You ain't been back.
But I could swim a little bit, which is better than the beginning of the year, which I could not swim a little bit.
Pick something else. Pick something else. That's not, you didn't accomplish that goal.
I did accomplish a goal.
What?
I am a co-producer.
I was going to say, that's what I was thinking. I was going to say.
That's a huge goal. I am co-producer on a documentary that will be dropping next year. And that is a huge goal. It made me feel like, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere. I was really excited. Yeah, so it's coming out next year.
It is.
And that's just going to be really dope to see. And I can't wait to see the project circulating and you guys get to see it.
I can't wait for it to drop. Lord Jesus.
I cannot believe I didn't say that.
My God, I can't wait for this thing to be over.
I'm a co-producer on the project. So God is good. And I'm so excited.
I'm excited for you. Let's see.
We're excited for us.
For us. Us is, I opened the year in Mexico.
Oh, are we going through pictures now?
I am. I opened the year in Mexico. I need to go back to Mexico. When me and my husband were texting and we've been talking every 2 seconds about it because we ready to go back. I will have successfully been training with a trainer for an entire year this year.
Do that.
An entire year. I can hit 162 heart rate and not die, guys. My knee is functional. What?
I don't be looking at my heart rate like that. I just know I can breathe better now.
Well, the heart rate is the whole. If you want to lose weight or if you want to condition, you have to hit at 80 to 90 BPM, 80%. So, I think it was a lot. Oh, I went to Unrivaled in February. We're going in January when they come here to Philly. Unrivaled was really amazing. Was really dope. I read 2025 was fire, yo. I rode the Eagles Super Bowl parade. I was on the bus. That was amazing. Oh,
you were? What month you in now?
I would have been someplace else, but a misunderstanding happened.
Oh.
What?
You said Eagles, and it made me think about how
Mayor Parker.
No.
Mayor Parker spelled it ELGSES. Eagles.
I thought about this was the first time in all my life being in Philly that I ever went out there.
Oh, you
when
did?
They won the Super.
Was it the Super Bowl that you went out for?
Yeah, it was a Super Bowl.
Okay.
It? Wait, hold up. Or was it? Yes, that was the Super Bowl, wasn't it?
I felt like it was.
Or was it the World Cup?
The World Cup.
But, my point is, I don't do crowds like that.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I do not do crowds like that.
So I only went out the day of the parade because I could be on the float.
Okay.
I wouldn't have gone if I couldn't have been on the float.
Yeah, I didn't. So I
don't want to. I don't want to experience it.
But the Super Bowl, and it was actually a really fun night.
Cold.
It was a fun night.
Yeah, it was great.
It was a fun night.
It was great.
Good. Okay, we going through the pics.
I am. Let's see.
Oh, that was a beautiful moment celebrating one of my little mentees turning 13.
Yes.
Speaking some life into her. That was a beautiful moment this year.
Yes.
Oh, we scrolling.
We discovered 𝐬𝐤𝐞𝐝 in Philly.
𝐬𝐤𝐞𝐝.
We did. We completed the JP Morgan
and the chef there,
coaching.
she had on a really cute 2-piece outfit.
I don't even remember what that was.
I'm always remembering the fashions.
I was about to say, I don't even remember what that girl had.
And her bob was Bob. B-O-B. I remember.
I do remember the bob, though. I do remember the bob.
What else happened?
Yeah, a lot happened
we celebrated
this year.
my sister's birthday at Sojo. We love a Sojo.
We went to Chicago. We taped a Bible study series. I always want to do a Bible study series. We did one with Truth's Table and IVP. That'll be coming out next month, I believe. Where else did we go? We've gone a lot of places.
We've gone a lot of places.
We did. We had a client that we had Brandon Graham as the fire chat speaker.
As the fire chat speaker. So we got to meet BG. That was fun.
We met BG
before he retired. Then he retired, but now he's back.
And then he unretired.
But he came back.
He came on back. Come on back now. Sinners came out. Amazing year.
Oh, Sinners
came out.
We did go see Sinners.
Broke those records.
Y'all better give him his things. Give him an award for that.
Give them both all the things. You got back in the gym in May.
Oh yes. Oh,
because
before May, I went to Cleo Soul. Oh my goodness.
Go ahead. Because you was cussing me out in the gym.
I was angry. Getting back on the horse is hard. That's all I'll say. Okay. So, and when I say cuss, I just like fuss. Maybe. Anywho, Cleo Soul.
Baby.
Cleo Soul came to New York.
You thought Jesus came the way I was acting about Cleo Soul.
That concert was one of my favorite concerts. It was like such a feel-good, beautiful moment, feeling all my people in there looking pretty and shining and glistening and glossing. I bet that's what it felt like.
What do you
during the Harlem Renaissance. When who came out? I don't know.
But y'all had a mixed crowd, so I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this.
It was very black. What you mean?
Oh, okay.
Look. It was very black. Very love, very reason. That's not her reason, but anyways. Okay, back to these pictures. I love Cleo Soul. Oh wait, okay, let me scroll. I'm scrolling down to April. What month are you in?
I'm in May.
Okay,
I went to my
April.
first out-of-state sneaker event for Unheard Of in Cincinnati. All the sneaker girlies came together. That was amazing. Went to Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse in Cincinnati. Lobster and steak was amazing.
What is this?
I've gone there twice this year.
You're in April?
I'm in May now.
Oh, so in April, I feel like April is when we started becoming more politician-y.
No, yeah, so in April we
I'm looking at these April pics.
In April we got thrown in. I think one of the things that I could say about that, we ain't got to go through all of it, but one of the things I could say about that is open your mouth. Like, it came about because I was on a panel with Councilman Isaiah Thomas, and I was like, I'm really excited about things like this because in my profession, you have to leave in order to excel in your craft.
Absolutely.
Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I tried to leave, y'all. The Lord brought me back. And so actually in January, we were looking at condos in Mexico. And he was like, what do you mean? He's like, how can we fix that? I was like, fix your tax credit. We can. And so that kind of like spiraled us together, and he connected me with State Rep Andre Carroll. And so now we're working on this bill. We wrote our first bill. My brain,
baby,
my
I didn't
brain
know what I was doing. I said, okay, I'll change this sentence.
Yeah, my brain is fried probably from this year. I remember writing that bill, and it kept me up at night because I kept trying to figure out like how do you not the actual physical writing, but what is missing and what do other states have that we don't have that can make us more competitive. And so I'm really excited about that. We did a roundtable for it and all kinds of other stuff.
You're going to hear me talk about a lot of restaurants.
We went to
Harrisburg for the first time.
I went to Laser Wolf too for my birthday.
Good.
That was great.
I like Laser Wolf.
We went to Harrisburg.
Oh, Harrisburg.
First of all, I don't have enough clothes to be a politician. That's for one. We discovered that.
Let me see if J. Crew got a sale.
Probably end of the year now. And then, so we met many senators and we went around the town there. That was very interesting and cool.
Yeah.
We did the Roots picnic for BET.
That was an experience.
It was.
More so for the people outside, but I believe in the Roots that they gonna turn it around.
Listen, as long as I can get a VIP pass and be and not be in the regular field, I'll go.
They gonna turn it around.
We went to Barclay with Chelsea. That was
I love
amazing.
Barclay Prime. That's my spot.
And then we went
Philly is a foodie city. For those of you who don't know, Philly is a foodie city.
Yes.
We just became some Michelin star people here.
Michelin.
So yeah, if you come to Philly, you're gonna eat good. So people who say they come to Philly, be like,
if you come to Philly, all you think of,
I don't know where you eating.
If all you think of is a cheesesteak, you're not eating right in Philly. Yeah. We eat cheesesteaks like when we just want a little treat,
a little
greasy treat. That's not really like good food in Philly. I did some brand campaigns as a tastemaker.
True that.
Tastemaker. I was seated a lot of shoes this year. I'm really excited about that. In July, we started Wrestle With Us. That'll come out next year.
July, because listen, let me hurry up. I'm on May. This is more of a personal moment. My sister got her doctorate, and that was very special because I've been seeing her bust her behind.
Amen.
And she got her doctorate from UPenn. Shout out to Ruru.
What else? We went to, where did we go? We went to Paris.
We
went to Paris for work. That was really dope.
I love Paris.
She does.
And not my dream, because I'm going to make it happen. I would love to have an apartment in Paris, like 2 months a year. A beach house somewhere, and a condo home on the East Coast. And live like that until Jesus returns.
Yeah, I need a beach.
Well, a beach house somewhere.
I don't think I'll ever want to live in Paris.
I just want an apartment for like a month or two, and then rent it out. Yeah.
I was about to say, because it's like living in Philly to me, but with more fashion.
Listen,
it was
fine by me. Who would have thought Philly has become home for me? Because I hated Philly when I first moved here years ago.
Now
I'm like, no, this is my home.
Every time we get in the car, we be like, Philly is a beautiful city.
Beautiful gowns.
Because we definitely try to go to Cali and everywhere else. Oh yeah, the fires were this year. That was at the top of the year.
The fires.
That was at the top of the year. It's been a year.
I need to reach out to see anybody that we know that were experienced. Like, what is it looking like now?
All the developers have purchased everything. So yeah,
done with the man.
Yeah,
I'm like that.
I think. Where else did we go? We went to LA.
We went to Atlanta. That was not this year. I was about to say the Bay. Is that a year or two?
2023.
Oh my God.
Well, we went some other places. I don't know where we went, but we went other places. Oh, New Jersey.
We shot in New Jersey a couple times for this.
I just got word we're probably going to Indy. Indianapolis. Yeah, probably going to Indy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Film stuff.
Is that Indiana?
Indianapolis.
What is Indiana? I think it's Indianapolis.
I should know Indianapolis because I used to know.
Where's Tyrese Halliburton at?
We're Googling.
Either way, that's where we're going. So yeah, I think it was just a really good city, really good year. We did our first international trip. We signed this was actually our first contract where we were the production company for it. Like it was the first time that we were not, there were no in-betweens, which we've been working on, that we'll see a lot more of, Lord willing, in the coming years. Yeah, it was just great. We closed on the space. It's just been a good time. And so I think those are, we'll have more reflections probably individually, because now John want to scroll through her photos now. Because
I don't be looking at them. And why do I have 24,000 photos on my phone?
I probably have more than that. I probably have at least 40 or more.
What am I looking at?
Yeah, it was a good year.
It was a good year.
I was flying fresh all year long.
I was not. At the beginning of the year, I didn't even want to put clothes on. I didn't want to take full body pictures at the beginning of the year because I just didn't feel good about myself.
Yeah.
But that's the change. When you start treating your body well, you feel better about your body.
I went to Arizona.
Oh yeah, that was
I went to Vegas twice. I went to North Carolina. I was all around the world for weddings. Complex Con,
that was last year. Maine
Complex Con was Vegas. One time we went for Sanaya's birthday, her 21st. It was
back to us being lobbyists. Harrisburg Capitol is actually it's very beautiful inside.
It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. I was like, it was like, wow. It was very much wow.
I love architecture. I love buildings.
We got there and I was like, what in the world? Where are we? All right, so we did the big win list, right? So the actuals. All right, radical honesty. I intended to finish a screenplay this year, and I did not.
I intended to finish my book this year, and I did not.
There's still a chance that I can finish my screenplay, though.
My book.
I don't know if my brain can do it
first
though.
quarter.
Okay, I can do that.
And it must come because I have already asked the writer that I work with to read some chapters. And there's this thing about me, like if I set myself up, like, and
why don't you have them read it now? Why you like? Why?
There's
are you,
just a few changes I want to make.
But why are you? But that,
oh no, they're busy right now.
No. But in general, you know, when it comes to writing, you should have people read stuff early on.
I mean, I've shared a little bit of it.
Okay.
We'll make some changes in 2026.
But you shouldn't change anything. You should just finish it.
No, I mean how I let people read stuff as I go along.
Okay.
But the story,
you go back and make changes?
What do you mean?
Like, you go back and make changes on it instead of just finishing your first draft?
That is what has taken me so long, but...
Because it's going to change once you finish the first draft.
You're right.
So there's no point in making any of those changes.
So now I just need to finish out the first draft.
You just keep writing. Yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
Mine has taken so long.
I struggle with wanting things to be perfect, guys.
Well, you can't. That's not how writing goes.
That's not how life goes. I struggle with wanting things to be perfect in life.
Yeah.
Y'all pray for me if you pray to Jesus Christ.
Mine has taken so long because...
let me stop.
No, Jesus only. Mine has taken so long because, and it's me and my therapist have talked about it multiple times. I have told myself I'm not a writer for so long. It's not true. But because I've done that and because of what my writing is attached to, I tend to doubt myself as a writer, and then I go read it and be like, whoa, you bad girl, praise God. But this project is so hard to write because I had to get to what this story was actually about, because I'm turning IP into one portion of IP into another portion of the IP with the same name, and I have it now. And then I wasted my time with ChatGPT for a little bit. And so that is actually my goal next week, since we're not doing nothing.
Well, I am. But anyhow.
No, I'm not. Unless it's a check, don't call me. Don't call me.
Where the cash at?
Call Jesus. And so that's my radical honesty. I need to write more, and I need to make that a priority.
Because that's what people know me for, is writing and storytelling.
Yeah.
And baby, I ain't been telling too many stories this year.
But I don't even care what people know me for. I don't think like that personally. I think about calling, right? Because to not do it.
Maybe I should have reworded it.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what people know me for.
I really
people
don't
know
care.
But I'm saying people know me for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So I can't make, and God is so, for me, one of the things I've realized, God will move you where He wants you. So you can't get attached to what people, for me, I can't get attached to what people know me for.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you might know me, especially like my social media is ridiculous. Because sometimes I'll be like, where did you meet me at? Like, did you meet me in music? Did you meet me in ministry? Did you meet me in film? Did you meet me in when I was doing school admin or teacher? Did you meet me?
Oh my gosh, I used to be a teacher.
Yeah, like, where did you meet me? It's just so many, I've had so many different lives that all kind of converge anyway. And so I try to only think about what am I called to in the season. So that's me.
I'm called to finish the book,
finish the book, Jonna.
Finish the book, finish the movie.
So, okay. Internal growth, and learning to say no. I think I said no a lot this year.
Internal growth.
Yeah, and learning to say no. Did I jump? No, I didn't jump. Where we grow. Discussing internal growth, patience, resilience, or learning to say no.
Okay.
Where did I grow this year? I think where I grew this year was internally, really identifying how I am still battling guilt and shame that was placed on me, and then giving myself grace in the midst of it internally, like identifying it immediately and not beating myself up.
So where did I grow? Patience has been tried. I don't really be sharing this. I may jokingly share it publicly. I might write threads and think that nobody's paying me any attention, and then 100 people like it. But my patience, the area that has been really hard to be patient in, is wanting marriage. That's been a struggle this year. For me, wanting to be in a relationship, wanting to get married. It's been something I've talked about in therapy. it's been something that I thought, I could just kind of maybe talk to this guy for now. He's cute. And the thing for me is like, I can't be like praying about a thing and being patient and waiting on the Lord and asking the Lord for something and not actively doing the things that honor him and being patient. So that's been a hard area of me. I bump my head. We'll be back.
I bump my head.
We'll be back. So that, that's something like I've been working through is being patient because I want it and I want what I want when I want it. That's in life. I think I've been like that lately. Just like, no, I want it now. Okay. But it's growing my trust in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and also helping me to not take the quick thing, the fast feeling, the butterflies that don't last, and to really grow in patience. Yeah, I didn't pray for patience, but baby, it's happening. Let's be honest. I didn't pray for that. Wait, what?
I think I also grew in trust this year. Like I didn't freak out. He has some financial challenges, and I didn't freak out the way I could.
For real challenges,
like for real. Not no. I need $5,000 challenges.
No, for real.
I'm talking about
challenges,
for real challenges.
Things that had us.
It had us like
kneeling in prayer.
Lord Jesus, send the check.
Send the funds.
Yeah, and I think that really, and that's something that I know that the Lord was challenging me on. Has been challenging me on for a long time. Even taking this place, I was like, I don't know, Lord Jesus. It's a lot of money a month, right? But one of the things that he has consistently reminded me of is that in order to desire or have more, you have to be able to steward your emotions in it. You can't ask God for I don't want to make it like I'll make it a physical thing. I can't ask God for a company if I'm not willing to be under the pressure in order to manage it. I can't ask God for a new house if I'm scared to trust him to provide for it, right? And so I always tell people, like, this is my thing, right? When people start complaining about their money and they're like, I don't know where it's coming from, and I say, well, how much do you need, right? And you could be like $1,000, and I was like, my thing is, it took you $1,000 to doubt God, right? So placing what you're doubting, putting a name to it, putting a figure to it, putting an object to it, this is what's causing me to doubt God. So that because you don't see a man in front of you, that's where you're doubting God. So just because you don't see it, you don't believe it.
Is she trying to come for me?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
She messed my whole little clip up. I had a little clip.
No, it didn't.
It messed the whole clip up. But no, in general,
there's gonna be.
But in general, I think just like, it took for me. We don't have children, and that's for me. I'm always like I literally put things in God's hand. If it's mine, it's mine. If it's not, Lord, help me to steward my disappointment in it. Versus obsessing over what I don't have.
You're right. You're right.
And so I think just in general, the Lord reminded me in this season of deep need, and it's not over. It's not over, guys. Of deep need, but reminding me if you trust me, I can do it. But if you don't trust me, I can't. And oftentimes I remember last year when I kept saying I'm going bankrupt, and my homegirl was like, "Are you really going bankrupt?" And I was like, "If the Lord don't send this money, yeah." And then one of my,
I say she be killing me, y'all.
Yeah, but then one of my homies that's not even saved, she was like, "Well, he gonna wait till you on E to provide." And that has been something for real. That's what she said, and it kind of like made me say, because I was like, I'm running low, because I had savings, like I'm running low, and the Lord came through. And so I think even in the midst of all of it, I'm reminded that the Lord is able, right? Versus my inclination as a human to be like, it's not coming, right?
And I think those challenges of like money this year.
Baby, money will show you where your heart is.
It will, but also even with money
and sex.
Don't make me choke. I never doubted that it wasn't gonna come through money, like money-wise. Like I never doubted. I never doubted that wouldn't happen. It wasn't there now.
Yeah.
But I knew it was coming. But not in the way, but I feel like with money, I don't know if I trip like the way I trip with, oh my gosh. With money, I don't know if I trip with money the way that I trip with the one thing that may be showing where my heart is at right now.
Well, I think you might not trip with money like it's not there, but how do you use it, you might trip.
Oh yeah, I love to buy.
I do too. Click. But
2026.
Yeah,
we
I think,
on a mission though.
Listen. I'm also tired of paying the tax bill. That's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I think those are like areas like where I identified leaks in 2025, like where the reality of my habits were challenged. And so yeah. And also I think for me, each day I'm settling more into who I am. Baby, when you turn 40 and everybody who's not 40 yet don't really understand.
She is so
I promise you, she turns 40 next year,
August.
And watch her start acting and be like, I'm 40 now. No, but I think you do. Like you start to, you become more settled, right? Your 20s are crazy. Insane. I was crazy in my 20s, and not like crazy like I was doing everything. I was crazy emotionally, internally, not able to control any of it inside. I fasted more in my 20s than any part of my life, right?
I did not fast. I yelled.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 30s, you're starting to like settle a little bit more, and you're beginning to start to evaluate life and like, oh, okay, this is kind of like where I'm going. And then in your 40s, you're more settled, and you just like, I ain't got much time left. I literally think about the time I don't have left anymore. I'm 42. Maybe I got a good 50 years left. Maybe. If the Lord pleases. But okay. You start thinking about, because you start losing people too. And so it kind of like rewires your brain. So that's kind of like what 2025 did to me, because life is fleeting. It is but a vapor. Why does reality often feel like it's slowing us down?
Come again.
Baby, why does reality, what we're actually experiencing, feel like it's slowing us down? I can say sometimes I feel like I have not made a narrative in 4 years. I got this non-scripted thing down pat. I can do it in my sleep now. But sometimes my reality be like, you still ain't made a banger yet in narrative. I ain't made my bangers yet. So why it feels like I'm slowing down, but I also realize I'm in the right place.
Which could be like, I feel like because I haven't wrote a book or a movie fully, like I haven't moved when actually I have. You just been doing other stuff.
Yeah, because you have more skills than you had 4 years ago.
Tons.
4 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago.
Growing.
Oh man, I will say like limited time and money has forced me to be more creative.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, no, it's not. I was about to say that's a skill set if you grew up a certain way, but it's actually not.
It is though.
If you grew up without?
Yeah.
Does everybody that without have that?
If you knew how to manage it.
Okay.
I know people who grew up without that still don't know how to manage their finances. So that don't mean nothing. But for some people, it can become a benefit or a skill set that you have to be able to manage the little, right?
True.
To be faithful over the little. Like sometimes I look at what we have. Who came to the house the other day? I forget who it was.
She always got to guess.
Baby, I'm tired. Somebody came to the house the other day that has been around us from the beginning, and I was like, remember when we had a backpack? Like every piece of equipment that I own fit in a backpack.
Now it's 55 cases on a plane.
Listen, you're gonna get some good coverage out of us.
It's 55 cases.
And every time they come around, they all need something, y'all. They always need something. But yeah, I think it definitely has helped me to be able to manage the waiting, right? Waiting, like almost like the waiting room, right? And God is in the waiting. And so I always think about waiting, like, what is God doing? And that's probably what's kept me grounded. What is God doing in me in the waiting? Like, what do you want out of this waiting season from me? That's what I always think about. Like if something is taking forever, I'm like, okay, what are you trying to teach me? What do I need to go ahead? Like, do I have the tools for the journey ahead? How do you look at waiting? Like, what's your waiting room like this year?
This year, my waiting room, I was just very stubborn. I wasn't trying to be in nobody's waiting room. I want it now. Like, I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to be patient. I want like everybody else doing why I gotta wait. That's what it looked like this year for me. And thank God that I have friends around me who are like, get your behind back in gear.
Come on back.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Reverse.
Put it in reverse. Get back in your word.
Yeah.
Be okay with waiting. And trusting the Lord. Waiting room, what was that? I don't know. I want to do what I want to do. Go ahead. Yeah, that's where I was at this year.
So what did you learn from getting back on the elevator instead of staying in the waiting room?
You cannot, what did I say earlier? You cannot do things your way and pray and ask God for something completely opposite. It just don't work that way. Your feelings the only thing gonna be hurt is your feelings.
Aww. Woo,
I'm a sensitive soul. Woo, 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 woo.
All right, so how are we gonna stay intentional in 2026 when we aren't seeing the results yet? Because, baby, I got a 2026 plan.
Wow.
I'm scared.
Really? You did your plan already?
What you mean?
I mean, like, you've, like, written out the plan?
So, okay, planning, and I don't write out plans like that anymore.
Okay.
Let me tell you why I don't. I don't do it. I might do, like, a little list. But if I go back to every one of those lists, I'll be, like, 10 years or 3 years ahead of when it actually happens. So what I try to do is plan for what's in front of me while projecting what will happen.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I know we need investment money, and I know we have a meeting with investors.
Jesus, please.
So I'm planning to be able to take the plan that we already have, refine it to present in order to secure investment money. Okay. I don't want investment money, but I want investment money.
We want investment money.
Well, when you take investment money, you have to pay it back.
We do.
So you're going to take. So you're taking, and this is why I think you have to be very intentional about how you want it. Because I've been offered.
Okay, so that's what I said. We don't want it from anybody. We don't want it from everywhere.
I've been offered investment money before, but I want ownership, and I don't want half of it. I want to keep the majority ownership, right? And so for me, for 2026, I already know what my plan is. Okay. I already know how I want to scale. I already know the projects that we've already worked on that we already want to put in production, right? I already know how I want to see the activations. Do I know every event that we'll have? No. However, I know the way forward now, right? That's how I look at it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm circling back. So how are you going to stay intentional?
I am going to stay intentional by, number one, writing. Number one, I'm going to be writing, and I'm going to find someone that can hold me accountable to that writing, and I am going to be willing to do big and hard things, right? Things that are challenging, like the event that we have Saturday. I almost called that off several times because I'm like,
really?
Yeah, because it takes work to do it. But
yes, it does.
But then what happens if you don't do it, and what will you potentially miss out on if you don't do it?
Okay. Right?
And so I am going to sit in front of a microphone and the camera and put myself out there consistently. I'm going to be
No, I was just thinking what you're saying. I'm listening to you.
I'm going to be intentional to do that. I'm going to be intentional to come from behind the curtain and actually share my opinion.
I haven't thought through this question, but
I just thought through it just now, but we all know.
I'm also going to be consistent with writing because
microphone, sis.
Microphone 1 2 1. I'm also going to be consistent with writing.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways,
drink some water.
Gonna be consistent with writing. I'm also gonna be consistent with a timer. I have a disease called
First of
chronic lollygagging.
That's a fact.
I don't know what it is that I have to sit and take a little break in between every single task, every single place that I go, every single, if I move from room to room, if I leave the gym, if I leave work, if I get to work, I need a break.
A break from a break.
A break from, I don't know. Y'all bring my strength because I need a timer. I also consistently think I have more time than I do.
You do.
So
I think we all do that one though. Yours is a little bit more than others though.
Mine is a little
You stupid. Mine is a little
Woo! So I'm gonna have a timer that's helping me stay on track.
Okay.
On the days that I need to stay on track, right? Because when you're resting, I don't care what time it is. But most days I even drive slow. Drive slow, homie. Anyways,
wow.
So I'm gonna be intentional about consistent writing.
Okay.
Because I want to be a better writer for me. And I'm going to be intentional about my time.
Okay.
Because I be playing with my time.
Baby, and our time.
Everybody else.
And everybody else's.
And they be looking at me like,
I do
are you
too.
okay?
I'm getting better. My husband would think I'm not getting better, but I'm trying. But I'm going to set proper expectations as well, right? I'm not going to act like, now sometimes I can do it. Like, I know I can finish a screenplay in 2-3 weeks. If the money is on the table, baby, I write faster.
The money.
But I'm going to set proper expectations of what actually can happen without putting too much weight on the system.
Okay.
That's something I'm going to do. How are we going to set proper expectations with your time and stuff?
How are we what?
How are you going to set proper expectations?
What you mean? How am I going to set proper expectations? Like what?
Okay, so one of the things that I learned at Apple, right, is setting proper expectations for every customer, right? So as soon as a customer comes up, right?
This is really bad for me. Just so everybody knows, I'm really bad. But go ahead.
You have to set the proper expectation on what they can expect throughout it, right? So if you know that you have a task to get done, right, you're not going to say, I'm going to do it, and then not do it because you didn't set proper expectations about how long the task actually took.
Okay.
So if I say I'm going to send something tomorrow.
No, I hear what you're saying. So not only am I going to need a timer, she's going to make me start using
we're using
systems.
We're using a project manager. Now, mind you head operations, so technically it's your systems.
Whoa. We didn't have to tell him all that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we did tell him the last episode.
We did.
It's so bad. And it's not that I don't even know how to operate.
You know
but
how
when
to
it
do
comes
it.
to my personal.
No, when it comes to your work life too.
No, I mean like me in general at work and personal. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally. I be like, I know y'all. It sounds insane.
Yeah,
it sounds insane.
You got some help, and then your help was looking at you like you knew how to do this. You ain't met with that. You ain't met with that help again yet. I don't think I got.
Okay, I'll call her. I'll call her.
I don't think I got that.
I'll call her. I'm gonna be better about
setting proper expectations
and delegating things also. But some stuff I will do, and I have people to do it.
Yeah, but some stuff you should just do.
Okay, y'all pray my strength.
Yeah, pray strength. So you're gonna set proper expectations.
Yes.
How are you gonna set proper expectations?
I feel like I'm in school right now, and I really don't want to walk through this.
Listen, we're almost done this episode. This is us being honest about what we've done.
How am I gonna set proper expectations?
I don't know. How you gonna set them?
I don't know. I'm thinking this through. Because this is a lot for me and time. Okay. And my to-do list.
So, what do you do with your? Why doesn't you do? I guess.
Long. My to-do list
the question.
Is so long. And honestly, the task on my to-do list probably could be done like yesterday, this morning, and I don't know what be going on in my head.
So why does
the people out there probably be like, "What is wrong with this girl?"
No, I think people may more so resonate with you. What about? Okay, so I guess in order to set proper expectation, you have to figure out what isn't working. and you have to figure out how do you get to the goal that wasn't working, right? So during our renovation, I had to set the proper expectation. Even once it was renovated, or when I'm busy, my proper expectation is we're gonna be eating out. I can't cook, and I'm not gonna try to act like I can cook right now, but I will make sure we eat.
Yeah, so the proper expectation for me is what doesn't work is when I have a to-do list and I'm the only one that can see it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. When it comes to like stuff that doesn't just affect me, if that at work, you know what I'm saying? So.
But if you the one that's organizing us.
What?
You the one.
I'm just talking about me. I'm not talking about everybody else.
Oh. So somebody else got to see your to-do list, but so just seeing the to-do list is good?
I don't know. This is a lot.
Okay.
Because this is a lot for me because I am in a checkout zone. And so
we're going to move on.
I'm in a checkout zone today. Like, can I write it out tomorrow?
All right. So tactical advice. Right?
Take this out.
Here is no,
because like
tactical advice.
Okay.
How to break a 2026 intention into reality-sized chunks. Because the reality is,
I knew this was going to be a therapy session.
It's not. It's
Go ahead.
The reality checklist is 3 questions for the listeners and ourselves. Right? Is it a delay or a no? Am I working with the resources I have or waiting for resources I don't?
Ooh, I'm not working with the resources I have.
Who is holding me accountable to the reality of my progress? What? Go ahead.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Right? I think in order to win, because people are like, how do you do all that? I have my to-do list is insane. All right. So like, for example, Katrina is setting up our project management system right now. And so I sent her the list of all the things. And it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I normally don't stay awake that long, but my body was just up. And I was 1 o'clock in the morning and all the 30 emails popped up because it assigns you it and then emails it to you. And my anxiety was like, ooh, that's a lot, right? But I have to now be tactical and intentional to go put dates and reminders. So what works for me is dates and reminders.
I don't like checking email, y'all. And Christina yells at me all the time.
So we're going to be tactical and check our email, because if you don't check your email, when people email you, you become behind and they do too. Because she co-producer and don't be checking her email. She head of operations and don't be checking her email.
What I do, I set up the email thing on my phone this week.
Yeah.
So email.
You added all your emails into it? All of them?
Every single email that I own in life I need to put in there? Oh, my Lanta.
So that you can check your email.
I'm going to be a new woman come January 1st.
Oh, my God. And then she be
I'm going to be a new woman.
Bro, she be getting mad when other people don't do what they supposed to do.
I do.
Which is crazy.
Insane in the membrane.
And so we are going to be intentional and tactical in 2026. The words of the year for us are tactical expansion.
Now expansion, I'm with that.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Everybody want to expand, but nobody want to do the work.
I'm with that. It's not that I don't want to do the work.
You got to be tactical
but
on the work.
I have to have a plan on how to get the work done.
It's actually not hard work.
It's not. I don't know what is going on.
It is a lot of work. It is a million things to do at one time.
There's literally, and I think that's sometimes with me where I check out at. Okay. When I have 875 things going on in my brain, there's just something in here that's like, okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Well, because it's clogged. But that's why brain dumps.
Done.
So if you don't know what a brain dump is, when you start to get to that place where you like, I just can't function no more, just take out a notes app. Don't think about what you have to do. Just write down everything that's in your brain.
True that.
Everything. If you do that, it'll clear your brain.
I'm gonna do that more this year.
You need to do that weekly, yo.
I might have to do it every 48 hours because
some people do.
Many things.
Some people before they go to sleep, right, and they end the day, they write all the things because you'll have a more restful sleep. So that's why I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, because I knew all the stuff that I had to do in order for Saturday to work.
And
and it woke me up.
My Duracell battery at 4 a.m. woke me up, and I went right back to sleep.
No, I couldn't go back to sleep. I could sometimes I can, but when it's anxiety, I couldn't go back to sleep, and I had stayed up till like 7. And then after that, I was like, all right, it's no point in just continuing to try to watch a comfort show to go to sleep. I tried to pray. I did everything. I read some word. I was like, all right, Jesus, I can't go back to sleep. Let me go do the things I need to do to make sure. And then I was up scheduling texts and emails because y'all not going to see me working at 5 o'clock in the morning. And so, yeah. And guess what? All the things that I needed to do are done. I'm
By the
sleep
grace
good
of
tonight.
God, things got done.
It got done.
But I know I can do better.
I think we all can do better, but it's not about doing better just for better's sake. It's just about doing better so that, you know, we can have peace in our minds and so that work doesn't overwhelm us.
Yes.
All right, the one hat challenge. Identify one of 2025 failure that was actually a growth moment and not a failure.
A growth moment and not a failure?
Yes, running up all my credit cards, business credit cards, felt like a failure, but it was actually a growth moment.
I'm trying to think. I'm hard on myself about everything in life.
Oh, it's a problem.
I know. So I'm trying to think what is something that felt like a failure this year that.
Okay, we forgot the lenses in that was a failure. That was a failure, but actually was a growth moment, right? We forgot the lenses when we shot in New Jersey, and we had to get them, but it was a growth moment because we finally had a real conversation about, okay, we need a prep day. That's a growth moment.
Okay. Oh. I guess when I think about some family stuff that went on, just like, you know, being prepared sometimes for the future with, you know, parents that may or may not be prepared. But I think I felt like, dang, things should be in a different space or different order. But it has caused more of a united front with me and my siblings in order to make sure that we are prepared.
Because, baby, that was a failure in your mind in the beginning. It was. But I think that's a part of life, is like changing the narrative that you tell yourself, or changing the fact that you think you might not have something when you do. Like, at the end of the day, even when we don't have something, the Lord always provides. Always. He withholds no good thing.
Ain't missed a meal or a bill.
And even if you do, that don't mean that he's not providing.
You're right.
That's the funny thing about it. Like, sometimes God will take you. He took Joseph to his absolute lowest. He ain't had no bills. He ain't had no bills. He ain't had no freedom. and so no. Take me. Okay. But yeah, I think that's very intentional. So we're gonna encourage everybody to keep dreaming with intention, but walk it out with reality. And so we're gonna do monthly check-ins about where are we with our dreams, because we want to dream, believe, pray, and do. You can follow us at Alotta Hats. I think it's Alotta Hats _.
Not you don't know what it is it?
I don't know, but it's gonna be on the screen.
Okay.
Right here. That's what it is. The _𝐷𝐻𝑜�use Inc. Christina Faith.
Simply Me, Jawna, JAWNA.
And this is Alotta Hats Podcast, episode 302. Listen, keep dreaming. 2025 was amazing. 2026, even when there's chaos, God is able. Provision in the chaos.
He's able. I'm gonna make a playlist of every song that I sing,
baby, it's gonna be
during the episode.
And you're gonna see how crazy it is.
We're gonna see
the music goes everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh my God.
Goodbye.
Jukebox Jawna.
A new nickname unlocked.